Greetings everyone, welcome to what I think will be my last video on the Separatist Droid Rework. This is kind of my final thoughts on it after all is said and done and the dust is kind of settling. So, obviously it's not what we all hoped for. It's not the great Revan killing machine that the game needs right now. More than likely, Darth Revan or Darth Malak, somebody from Old Republic is coming, and they're gonna be, they're gonna be the new killer. Most likely, it's gonna be another giant paywall, since Juhani and Karth have only been farmable for a few days, and there's a real strong sense that, hey, next week it's coming, whatever it is coming, or the 1 week warning is coming, in which case, get your wallets, folks. And I'm not getting my wallet, because I don't care. I don't like when those giant paywall characters, like, I hate Revan, and I'm gonna probably hate Darth Revan, too, if he comes out the same way Lightside did, with a gigantic paywall that's just, insane. And the devs even admitted they don't want Darth Revan to have the same kind of meta, or not Lightside Revan to have the same kind of meta presence that Darth Traya had, lengthwise, but Darth Traya was never 80, just an insane amount of the top teams. And I was hoping these droids, because it would be so cool to have a team of these droids just mow down the Jedi like they did in Clone Wars. Now, obviously my team's not gonna be, that great right now. I've only, Droidica and B1 are 4 stars each, and I've got so many ability mats I need to give. Like, I am dying for ability mats, and I really didn't expect that to happen. Also, I'm just sad that if you look at the power, Magna Guard's weaker than B1 and Droidica, even though he's got an extra star on them. Like I said, I'm dying for ability mats. I'm trying to figure out, like, okay, who do I give the next Omega to? I'm probably going to toss it on Grievous. I've decided on Zetas. I have to give B1 the Zeta first. Just because he's low star and low speed, Grievous goes, even with, look, I put speed mods on him, but even then, Grievous goes so often that he's cutting through B1 long before the battle's over. Like, they don't have to kill B1. Grievous will kill B1 on a team without the Zeta on Droid Battalion. Those extra 50 stacks are massively important. And then, I don't know, I feel like Grievous killing B1 is a massive flaw in this team. Like, I get the idea. He's supposed to drain, he's supposed to drain health from his allies, and he doesn't care about his droids. But there's a difference, but it's self-sabotaging, because B1 is the crux of the team. He's the healer. I can't say any more than that. He's the healer. And he's dying so fast. He actually is weaker than most characters because of the number of hits it takes to defeat him. It doesn't take that many hits. And adding the extra 50, like, why was it 8? 8 was such a weird number. Like, can't it be 5? Just give him more survivability. And then you need to use Blastum to gain more stacks, but just, I don't know. I'm frustrated with the kit. I'm frustrated with the fact that it's so Zeta dependent. Like, I get it. It's like kits are supposed to be. And I thought Grievous's Zetas would be the ones that, oh, hey, gonna need these. No, actually, it's not. These are kind of optional. I'm personally just like, probably should get this one for the turn meter, but Metalloid Monstrosity, definitely, ideally you're not losing droids. It would be cool if this triggered every time B1 lost some stacks, and then that could kind of justify him not having so many stacks, but no, it's just, I don't know. And then I'm seeing right now on Discord, I joined Galaxy of Heroes University Discord recently to try and see if anyone had a solution. I am seeing that Droidica is actually finding some really strong plug and play with Jedi Training Rey, so you know, I was already saying, it's like, this character's got some massive plug-and-play viability, because almost all of his kit, actually, like, just, it's good for plug-and-play. Like, I don't see anything about droids or separatists in most of this. It's this character is a fully contained, yeah, like, with the exception of his unique, where he'll assist separatists when he's got damage immunity, and that's the Zeta, by the way. So basically, this character is really good plug and play, free to play, or plug and play without his Zeta. His Zeta is good if you're running him with separatists, but he's fine without it. You know, the evasion part's nice. Don't get me wrong. Like, this is a priority Zeta for me, outside of just this. And I think of, between the two, B1 and Droidica, when they come out, I'm probably gonna farm B1 first, like it to be, or no, Droidica first. Wow, I can't talk. Sorry guys, I have been feeling very under the weather, and yeah, so definitely gonna farm up Droidica before B1. I think, for starters, like, I did the pack. He's got a lead on him, and then, you know, B2, I plan to get geared up. Grievous, I'll get geared up, because, you know, really good plug and play. Grievous is just a beast. I'm actually thinking, I know he draws power from the other, where is Metalloid Monstrosity? Here it is. Yeah, so he draws power from the droid allies, and gains, you know, when he gains power. I think, honestly, though, that I think just running him without the droids and having just healers, because he's got ways to have one droid, the highest health. I would probably say Droidica would actually probably be the good combo, is run Droidica and run Grievous. Then Droidica's always the one who's going to gain, because when he applies Mark, it's healthiest droid ally, so just have Droidica. Just have Droidica. Guaranteed he'll have Mark. And I have noticed that's a slight problem with a lot of the tests going on, is that when... Because obviously I've been mostly watching Grievous versus Revan, because that's the big question. Can Grievous beat Revan? You know, if you can't beat Revan, you're not really... It doesn't really matter what else you can do in this thing. Look at the... You know, let's just look. 1, not Revan. 2, 3, 4. Well, that's better today. 5. Finn? Okay, that's a surprise. Someone's probably getting the last of the use of their Zeta. So, 45 out of 50 Revans. And I guarantee those 5 who aren't Revan are not going to be around much longer. You know, it's just... Seeing that is frustrating, and I get it. Most of the guys who have him now, like, now the majority who earned Revan earned it legitly. They didn't do the paywall this time. I could have done that. I didn't want to, because I wanted to be better at other parts of the game. Like, that was the thing. To gear up for Revan, with the exception of Bastila, who I've already got geared up and leveled up. The others, and I guess Jolie, if you put the Zeta and you get him. Otherwise, Mission, Zalbar, who's the other one? Oh, T3, they're not really useful for anything. I think the biggest thing for me would be, right, it's already over, but the Smugglers Run event, or whatever it is, where, you know, where you need scoundrels or whatever, like, then they're good. Then they're, oh, I guess it's not Smuggler's Run, but the scoundrel stuff, they're okay there. And I've already 7-starred stuff, and I've got a 7-star Han who does all the work, basically. I don't know, I'm just kind of... I'm burnt by the fact that this rework... And then they've said, it's like, we can't have... And the devs have responded more to this rework, I think, than any other rework before. And I appreciate that. And they were clear he's not meant to be the #1 arena team. And I get that, but the fact is, we need something to knock off Revan. It wasn't just, oh, we want Grievous because he's Grievous. Some of us, myself included, that is the case, but there were plenty of people who... What the heck? Bitson. What? Sorry, I just got shards for Bitson, and I wanted to take him up a level because I need him for ships, but... What the hell is... Sorry, my mouse is being weird, I guess. Right, he should be somewhere around here, Jawa. There he is. Oh, Biston. Right. Okay, well, I was spelling his name wrong. So, cool, he's 5 stars now. Because I need his ship eventually for things, but... Just, it's so frustrating to I don't know. I'm just frustrated. I'm tired. I'm disappointed because, yeah, like I was saying, we needed Grievous to kill Revan, not just so Grievous was great, but because we need to kill Revan, and we need a way to kill Revan that is reliable. Currently, Treyja's one of the best counters to him, and Treyja is not held by a majority of the pop. Or by the majority of people. Granted, if you're in the top 50 of your arena, you're probably in a Sith guild. I'm not in a Sith guild. So I don't have Treyja to counter Revan. The next best thing is a 7-star 3PO on CLS or Jedi Training Rey. Preferably CLS, honestly, because that way you have Chewbacca too, and it's CLS, R2, 3PO, Han, Chewie. You know, pretty damn powerful old school trilogy. So basically, swap out BB-8 and Wampa on the left team for for them. Also, I am so close to getting Wampa right now. Like as soon as this galactic territory battle is done, and oh shit, it's 6 of 6. Yeah, as soon as this is over, I get Wampa, because I need 5 more shards. Actually, wouldn't have minded if the galactic bounties had popped up, but we need to kill Revan. And I guarantee you, whatever's coming next, probably Darth Revan, that's not gonna be a good solution, because we're just swapping one paywall for another. Like, the free-to-play players deserve a chance to be arena viable. And now they're arena viable because they hadn't, but for 4 or 5 months or however long until it was last when Revan rolled around, they weren't viable. You know, they didn't, like, Revan dominated and there was nothing you could do about it because the best counter was the old meta, and even then it was guaranteed Revan could walk all over you as soon as you went offline. They added Darkside Bastila, which was an okay solution. I should really get her farmed up. But I don't know. I'm frustrated with the meta right now. I've got energy to spend. Do I want to spend on gear or shards? Like, and here's the thing. I already did my Magna Guard farm for today, so that's that. Like, I'm not even sure I want to finish gearing up Magna Guard or starring up Magna Guard now. Like, now that I think about it, it's like, do I want to spend the energy and the time to get him up to 7 stars? It'll help my team for sure, but I don't know. And then there's also some theory crafting going around that, you know, Grievous might be good for Phase 6 or Phase 3 of Sith Raid, which I am actually surprised on because of the assists. Like, that is the one thing that's always kind of hamstringed me, is that Treyja's thing, you know, it causes assists to stack up the what do you call it? The debuff, the something is weakness. I don't know. I was just fighting Treyja and Sith Raid earlier, but Bonds of Weakness, yeah. So it causes Bonds of Weakness to stack up. Again, B1's assisting on everything, and Droidica might assist when he's got damage immunity. So, you know, that kind of is self-defeating. It's like, but I guess if you can get that to keep going, it actually powers through her, apparently, but, you know, not in a great position to test it. I don't know. Honestly, at this point, I kind of just want to get Bosk and Jango done, because I felt like I've been stagnating on their farms forever. In fact, you know what? We're going to do it. We're going to farm Jango now. because he's close and he's got Houndstooth with him, and my Houndstooth is the weakness in my fleet arena. Like, just that's not me. That's an objective statement. My Houndstooth is my weakness. Well, that and my lower star Falcon, but you know, most people don't have the 7-star Falcon. So I'm actually going to dump all 3 refreshes on this right now. Because you know what? I just want to be done with this farm. Alright, that's that refresh done. And then that. And then give me my last 6. And then I don't know what I'll do with the rest of the energy. Oh no, that was all the energy. So there, it's like, now I'm gonna finish these farms, you know what? That's it. I'm gonna stop farming Magna Guard. I'm gonna go back to doing what I was doing, which is, yeah, I'm disappointed on this. And then I just want to also, at the very end, I want to also say to a big, like, just sympathy to Arnold T101, because not only was he the big hype man for all this, like, he's the biggest proponent of Rework Grievous. He made a song about it, for crying out loud. A good song, too. And to just see this go so badly, and then in a desperate attempt, he wailed and got the tune, and 7-starred the other 2 tunes, which I will just add from watching that. Obviously, he got lucky and got the 180 shard on Droidica, which I think was a 1% chance. So that's nice that it saved him some money, but he had already paid for B2. I do think that the marquee pack prices are going to be better to do the mega packs overall, because you have a better base chance. 15 versus 5 for only double the price. But I want to say a big sympathy to Arnold, because just, man, I'm as sad as you are, man. Like, I know how bad you wanted Grievous to be meta. I wanted Grievous to be meta too. And just to see all that energy, all that hype, and to see what we ended up getting from it is just, I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry. Thank you all for watching. I've got another important video coming out in the next couple days. A very hot topic discussion that I think is something that honestly needs to get talked about from a mid player's point of view. So I hope you all watch that. Until then, farewell.